Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Monica Love at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for what you really need to know. Okay, this is a timeless reading, so it's going to be available to you anytime you click on it. It's going to resonate with you anytime you click on it. Okay, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, as you know. Okay, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and like the video if you want to see more videos like this. These videos, you could vote for the type of videos that you want to see on the channel by commenting in the community section. So if you want to have power over what you want to see on this channel, make sure you go over there and you vote, comment, okay? Join the community. All right, so I want to talk about the purpose of this reading, why I'm doing this reading, and what you're going to get out of this reading, okay? This is a reading from spirit. It's from your higher self. Usually it could be from your higher self. It could be from ancestors. It could be from God, if you believe in God. It could be from the universe. Anything that you really truly believe in that's bigger than yourself will portray some sort of important message for you to hear in this time and in this moment. Keep in mind that these messages are for those of you who really need the message, okay? If you're lost, if you feel confused, you're lost, you're worried about a situation, you need some sort of feedback, it may come up in the reading. Okay, how the reading is going to work is there's going to be a past, present, and future energy. Okay, even though this reading is timeless, everybody is going to be going through the experiences that show up in the reading at different times. Okay, so not everybody is going to experience the same exact situation at the same exact time. That's why I say the reading is timeless, but we are looking at past, present, and future. I will be pulling more cards to clarify, and I will also be giving advice at the end of the reading. Okay, we're going to be going by sign by sign. Okay, so from Aries all the way to Pisces. There will be no collective reading, okay? And what else do I want to mention? I think that's about it. So yeah, so just be open-minded to these messages. Don't expect the reading to resonate with you from point A to point Z. Always be open to hearing the messages, because for some of you, there might just be only one little message that you need to hear that would change everything for you, okay? Sometimes the whole entire message or the whole entire reading is not for you. Another thing I want to address, because a couple of weeks ago I had a couple of people commenting saying that they were upset that I did the reading shorter than other signs. What you need to realize when you're on this channel, okay? I want you to think very carefully before you comment. Do a lot of thinking before you comment. Don't just comment and say whatever without thinking about it, okay? The reading is not always going to be the same length of every other sign. Some signs have a longer message than other signs, okay? If you notice when I do the videos, okay, on the channel, some signs are 14 minutes, some signs are 15, some are only 10. If the message is very short and simple, it's going to be short and simple, okay? So try not to judge that, because what ends up happening when you do that is you miss the message, okay? And you don't want to miss the message. You want to be able to be aware of what's going on so you can prepare yourself and avoid a disaster if that's the case, you know, whatever's going on in your life right now, okay? So please think before you comment on the channel. Be sure to subscribe and like the video, okay? And comment if the comment box is open. All right, so we're going to get started with the sign of Aries. We're going to be looking at what do you really need to know in this time, past, present, and future, okay? So let's start off with Aries. What does Aries need to know right now in this time? Does Aries need to know in this time? And keep in mind, the reading, it could be about money, love, career. It doesn't have to be connected to one element or one point in your life. All right. So let's start off with the sign of Aries. What does Spirit want you to know right now in this time? What needs your attention in this time for the sign of Aries? Okay. Past energy, we have the Fool. Current energy, we have the Moon. And near future, we have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. Okay. So what's most on your mind right now is the Hangman energy. I feel for you, Aries, there's something in your life that maybe seems a little stagnated, okay? It could have a lot to do with wanting to move forward or wanting to do something that is going to require you to make some sort of adjustment or movement. The Hangman is kind of hanging there, not taking action. Is, you know, you could be in your head a lot, okay? It says, I can see this situation from another way. So what you're being asked right now in this time is to look at a situation that you find yourself in. You may not like the situation that you're in. There's something about a situation that either you're dealing with now in your personal life. And again, this doesn't have to be you. It could be maybe somebody you're around. But there is someone here that's uncertain of how to move forward. Okay. This is about looking at things from a different perspective. The overall message here is to look at things from a different perspective. And this is what the Hangman does. Okay. The crystal here that we have for you is selenite. So this may be something that's helpful for you. Okay. So let's look at your past, present, and future. I'm going to also be pulling some extra, cards just in case we need to do some more clarification. Okay. All right. So in your past energy, we have the Fool and the Ace of Wands, which is clarifying the Fool, the Ace of Wands. It says, I'm inspired to follow my passion. There's something in the past that you were working on. It could have been a project. It could have been a, for some of you, it could have been a passionate new beginning, a new relationship. For some of you, maybe you found, you encountered someone that you're really attracted to. It seemed like something was off to a really good start. It went well, it started to go well, and then I don't know what happened, okay? The past is talking about new beginnings, all these new beginnings that came into your life. And it seemed like a very happy, inspiring new beginning. In the current energy, we have the Moon card and we have the Three of Cups. So I feel with the Three of Cups here, there is something about an opportunity. Okay, there could be an opportunity that's coming in that you don't see. Okay, this is why we have the Hangman here. Okay, it all goes back to this Hangman energy, which is what you really need to know. It's the fact that with the Three of Cups, for me, yes, it's a card of reunion. For some of you, it could be a reunion that's coming in for you. Maybe you're reuniting with somebody, maybe family, friends, parents for some of you. In this reunion, okay, in this coming back together, there is a hidden opportunity, okay? The Moon card talks about something that is hidden from you, something that you cannot see. And it says, my intuition guides me to the right decision. The other thing too is Pisces is a very intuitive energy, which rules the Hangman. So this is about you not only looking at things from a different perspective, but it's also asking you to use your intuition about something that holds an opportunity, okay? What I'm really picking up from this reading so far is that there was an opportunity in the past for you to there was an opportunity in the past for you to start something new. You might have overlooked it. You might have not really walked through the door, okay? Even though the opportunity was there, you didn't really, maybe you didn't take the opportunity, or maybe you didn't recognize the opportunity, and now the opportunity in the present moment may be presenting itself again. So what you really need to know here is be ready for this new opportunity that's coming in, which says here with the Three of Cups, we have, I embrace joyful opportunities. And for me, the Ace of Wands is a form of a new opportunity, along with the Fool card, which a lot of you did not take in the past, okay? So it's very clear here what the message is. A lot of you are confused with this Moon card here currently in your current energy. You're very confused about something that seems very elusive, that you can't seem to grasp or completely understand. And that to me is signaling that you need to listen more to your intuition, okay? Moving into the near future energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about you dedicating yourself to some sort of work, some sort of craft. I feel like this past opportunity from the past that presented itself to you could be something to do with your work, okay? I feel here intuitively there's something, Aries, that you need to take initiative on. The Page of Wands is like my initiation card. It's like this is you at the beginning of something, okay, in the near future. So you're taking an opportunity that was presented to you and you're going to be actually applying it to either the work that you do already, or it could be a new opportunity in your work in the near future. But this is about you being open, okay? Notice how this card says, I'm always open to good news. This is about you remaining positive. Some of you, I feel, with this hangman energy and the moon currently in your energy, there's a lot of like pessimism. There's a lot of like, I don't know if this is going to happen. And here's the thing, it's one thing not to know what's going to happen, and it's another thing to assume that bad things are going to happen. So in this moment, it's really important for you moving towards the future that you remain positive and you try to apply some sort of opportunity that was presented to you in the past in order to apply that opportunity to the future. And in the present, you will have another opportunity. The Three of Cups reminds me and tells me that there is a new opportunity. Okay, this is about you coming together with certain individuals. There's going to be certain people entering into your life. And even though you don't really know what's going to happen with these people, that they're either re-entering into your life or they're just coming into your life as new people. I feel like this is people you already know though. There is a major opportunity here, okay? Whether you're going to take that opportunity or not is really going to be up to you, but there is an opportunity here and you're being asked to look at things from a different perspective, okay? So let's see what the advice is here for you on what you really need to know. What is the advice for Aries? Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's that opportunity, right? Watch out for the full moon coming up. There's a new moon, I believe, in Leo. Don't quote me because I don't know, but you could check online when the next full moon is. That's when this opportunity may potentially appear. And we also have the moon energy here. So this is correlating to the things that you don't really know right now and what you really need to know. So the advice here for you is the Eight of Swords. The High Priestess, there's your intuition. There's your confirmation, Aries. Okay. And you have the Fool card. You will have another opportunity, okay? This is your what you really need to know. You will have another opportunity. In the past, I believe, Aries, the reason why you didn't take this opportunity in the past was because something was holding you back or stopping you from moving forward to this opportunity, okay? In the present, you need to use your intuition in order to listen to the thoughts that you're getting in your mind and the advice, because there are certain energies that are trying to advise you right now with this High Priestess and the Moon card about this reunion. It could be about a reunion or about certain people coming into your life in order to bring you this opportunity. Okay, and in the near future, look at what we have. We have that opportunity again. The opportunity that was supposed to be presented to you in the past that you were too stuck to move forward with is now going to present itself again. Okay, so don't worry. The opportunity will present itself and it will have something to do with your work. Okay, so this is what Spirit wants you to know, Aries. I hope this reading helped you. I hope it gave you some sort of clarity and insight into your situation. I'm sending lots of love and light, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. This is Monica Love. So today we're going to be doing your reading for what you really need to know from Spirit, okay? So we want to see what's going on for you, Taurus, what you can expect, past, present, and future. We will be clarifying and pulling some advice for you. For Taurus, please. Past energy, we have the Six of Pentacles. Current energy, we have the Strength. And near future, we have the Justice card. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. This is what's really most on your mind, what you're thinking about, and what you're moving towards. Okay. Okay. Okay, Taurus. So I feel here what we see here in the past, recently in the past, we have Six of Pentacles. Something was trying to be rebalanced in your life. There was a lot of maybe chaos or, you know, there was an imbalance in the past. I feel like that's resolved itself recently. And I feel like there was something that may have happened that rebalanced itself in your life, and it created this very strong energy of love. Okay, it created a lot of love here with this King of Cups. It could be somebody that was giving you love or offering you love in your life with this I am my own anchor here. Yeah, something was rebalanced here in your life, okay, recently in the past. In the current energy, we have the Strength card and the Page of Cups. So this could be about a new beginning that's happening in a connection in August. Maybe there's like a renewal I'm feeling here. For some of you, this could be about a child currently. Okay, this energy could be about a child. And with the Strength card, it's talking about having strength to possibly move forward with whatever situations you're dealing with in your life. So it's talking about you actually having strength to overcome something that may be new in your life. For some of you, I'm getting a really strong like single parent, like single mother vibe here, or single father vibe. And this is about you having the strength to be able to care for this child. Spirit is saying that your child, whoever this person is, it could be a younger person, it could be a child in your life, a child that you know, a child that you're related to. This is about somebody here is protected. You don't have to worry about them. There could be a lot of worry around a child. If this isn't a child, it could be a new relationship that you recently started, okay, or a new love offer that's coming in that you might be a little bit worried about, okay? I feel like something in the past needed to be balanced out first before this new opportunity came in. This is a new opportunity, Page of Cups, but it's an opportunity of love here. Okay, moving into the near future, we have the Justice card and the Fool card. So I feel something here that, again, some of you are in a relationship. If it's not a relationship, it could be just dating someone casually. There's something here that needs to be rebalanced again, okay? So I see a lot of like things going back into balance and then things needing to be rebalanced again. So there's some sort of inconsistencies here. I'm going to clarify this Devil card and see what that is in the near future, because I think what you really don't see coming right now in the near future is this Devil energy that's going to require some form of organization or rebalance again, okay? Because you're coming, we have the Seven of Wands that literally popped out into my lap. So yeah, there's something about a person here that you're kind of, either you're fending someone off or they're fending you off, and it's because the energy is a little bit toxic. Let's see what else we get here with this Devil card. There's some sort of toxicity. I don't know who this is. It could be a person that's around you. This is something you have to be careful of here. The Hermit. We have the Nine of Cups. Yeah. So some of you believe that this person that you're attached to, there's someone you're attached to here in the near future. You could be fending them off, or you're trying to fend somebody off. Someone here is trying to fend this Devil energy off. Okay. Some of you believe that the situation that's coming up here, I feel like you're sticking to this situation because you feel like it is your happiness. It's part of your happiness. But what Spirit is saying here is this really part of your happiness? Okay. Really look at the dynamics of a connection that you're in. If you are in a relationship, this could be speaking to you about overthinking the relationship. A lot of you are overthinking the relationship with the Hermit card here. And for others of you subconsciously, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm picking this up, that subconsciously some of you are fending somebody off, or you feel like you're being fended off, like there's some sort of defensive energy here, okay? For others of you, it could play out in the sense of something that you're trying to make work. Every time you try to make this thing work, I put quote unquote around thing, because thing can be anything. It could be, it's the message, right, that counts here. So there's something here that's very obsessive. It's an obsessive behavior, obsessive energy here, and it's getting you in your head a lot. The Nine of Cups is talking about you thinking or believing that this situation that you're in requires you to be enduring in order to get to this, which again is what you really want, right? This card at the end of the reading is always what you want, or what's really on your mind, or what your challenge is. So it's talking about trusting the flow. It says, I trust in the flow of life. So I think here there's two really important things that Spirit wants you to know. The first thing is not to overthink a situation. If there's red flags in a situation, you may be confusing this situation with being something that is for you when it really isn't for you, okay? I think you know what it means to be in a balanced relationship and a loving relationship compared to this energy. So what you're being asked here is to recognize the experience you had in the past with this person or this situation you're dealing with, and compare the past to what you currently could be feeling moving into the future, okay? And this could be, at any time, but it's talking about constantly needing to rebalance things and not overthink them, okay? And what you really need to be aware of is what really truly makes you happy. What really truly makes you happy? Is it somebody who's obsessive or controlling, or a situation that you feel bound to? Again, the Devil card to me is like being in a situation where there's no marriage involved, there's no commitment, it's very casual. If this is something that you don't want and you don't want to go back to this, really reconsider, Taurus, what is going to make you happy in the future. And that means to really take time on your own. And I feel like this is something you may do in the near future, is you may take a lot of time on your own, maybe to just be single. The Hermit is like single. It's almost like the Nine of Pentacles energy, okay? Except without all the money and the flash, This is about you getting really in touch with a relationship. Some of you are in this relationship now. Some of you are single, or you've left a relationship like this, okay? It's going to vary for everyone, but it's really about tuning into what makes you happy. The Nine of Cups is about satisfaction and fulfillment. And if you're in a situation where subconsciously you feel like you're pulling away from somebody, or someone's pulling away from you, it may be because you need to really confront the Justice card, which is one, bringing things back into balance, and also creating fairness in the connection. So there's a lot of things to think about here when it comes to how you distribute your love and how you receive love, and vice versa. It has a lot to do with the give and take, okay? And the give and take could have a lot to do with a job or a relationship you're in. Don't get stuck in something just because you feel like it's going to give you your happiness, okay? It either is going to give you happiness or it's not. That's what this is saying, okay? So let's clarify this Nine of Cups, which has a lot to do with your happiness. Again, this is again about trusting the flow, and a lot of you don't know what to do in the situation that you're in, because again, you feel like you need to endure this, and in a sense you do, okay, because the Strength cards here, you need to endure this situation in order to find your happiness, but there's certain things that you may feel aren't fair in the future. That's why the Justice card's here. So it's talking about, don't compromise fairness and justice in order to get what you want. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Be open to setting boundaries. That's what the Seven of Wands is about. Set those boundaries so that you don't feel pressured. Because a lot of you are afraid to let go of something. Devil card is about being attached to something that's probably not good for you. But at the same time, you feel like, oh, I need to stick to this because, my happiness is so important. Your happiness is important, but not to the detriment of yourself, is what this reading is talking about, okay? So let's clarify the Nine of Cups. I just want to get some more information on this for you. Hangman, Page of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is about looking at things from a different perspective with the Hangman here and the Page of Wands. For some of you, this is going to be about moving into a completely new direction that you know nothing about. Okay. has a lot to do with your happiness, has a lot to do with what's going to make you feel satisfied and fulfilled. And I feel like right now, you're going through something that, you know, you have the power and strength to deal with it, but you're also going to be confronted with something that may be unfair in the future that is going to require you to reevaluate your boundaries and also what is truly going to make you happy, okay? Some of you are going to be choosing to move into a completely new direction when it comes to your finances, maybe a job, or how to obtain your financial security, all right? Let's get some advice for you. What's the advice for Taurus in this situation? We have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Okay. So I feel like the advice here for you, Taurus, is the fact that, you know, you want this happiness and you want this stability. It could be with a person or a job, but you also need to recognize what's working and what isn't working. Okay, you need to recognize what's working and what isn't working in your life. The Six of Cups here is talking about some sort of situation that you've been attached to for, you know, quite some time with the Seven of Swords here. You're attached to something, but at the same time, again, you feel, I don't know, I feel like there's a person or a situation energy that is around you that is kind of a little bit imbalanced. It's like 1 minute everything was balanced in the past, and then in the future it goes to this like imbalance here. This is about you creating boundaries with somebody from your past. Maybe you have somebody from your past that keeps popping up. You need to set boundaries with this person in order to have stability in your own life personally. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that this reading gave you some sort of clarity and light into what you really need to know from Spirit. And I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. This is Monica Love at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your past, present, and future and what you really need to know in this time. All right. Okay, so let's see. This reading's timeless. Just keep that in mind. Okay, it's not always going to resonate with everyone. Okay, so for Gemini, please. Okay, past energy, we have the King of Cups. Current energy, we have the Emperor. In the near future energy, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords, okay, which is what's really on your mind, what's really concerning you right now. And it says, I know that peaceful times will come. A lot of you are going through changes right now, okay? There's a lot of changes happening in your life. There's a lot of endings that are happening, or endings that recently happened in your life. And this is about you moving on to bigger and better things. I'm hearing bigger and better fish to fry. You need to be very careful here, Gemini, because I feel like you're holding on to something that, again, in the past, it may have seemed very beautiful. It may have seemed very lovely. I feel like there was a lot of love here. Somebody was offering you a strong, big cup of love, and it may have seemed at some point that this was an everlasting situation. I feel like this is a situation that's evolving. And it says, I see the truth in this ending. So there is definitely something that either has come to an end in the recent past or will be coming to an end. I feel like this is something that has already happened, okay? There's definitely an ending, something that may have hit rock bottom for you, and now it's time to let go. Okay, some of you are still holding on to this situation in the present because we have the Emperor card and we have the Eight of Swords. It says, I release myself from self-inflicted binds. So for some of you, I feel this has a lot to do with you being connected to something that's no longer serving you. I feel like this is more in the mental realm. It's something that you constantly think about a lot. There's a lot of thinking involved here. And again, it's something that's not serving you, okay? There's two kind of energies here. There's the energy of holding on to something, okay, which is the Eight of Swords, holding on to something that is keeping you trapped, and also thinking about some form of making empowering decisions and choices. This is about you making choices and decisions after something has ended or something seems like it's going to end here. Okay, moving into the near future, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So this is about healing, okay? There's a need for you to heal. There's a need for you to focus on some sort of new opportunity and new growth here. There's going to be a business opportunity that's going to present itself in the near future, and it's going to require you to have stability, okay? If you are all over the place, running around, not being grounded, okay? You know, Gemini, it's one thing to be grounded, like be in the Emperor energy, which is this is your energy currently in the present. But there's a lot of things going on in the background. There's a lot of noise in the background. There's a lot of things going on in the background that you need to cut off, that you've known in the past that you've needed to cut off, but you choose not to. Or you choose to carry this energy with you into the present. And this is your issue. This is a big issue that you really got to confront, okay? This is what Spirit wants you to know, because a lot of you want something that you feel maybe at this time may seem unattainable, but it isn't unattainable unless you make the effort to free yourself from something that happened in the past. Do you see how that's connected? All of these cards are swords. And what you really want to do is you want to move yourself away from this. You want to you want to release yourself. I know peaceful times are coming. That's what this card says. There's no peace right now, is what I feel. This is why you're trying to be in the Emperor energy. But a lot of you are failing right now because you still have something going on in the background. And when I say background, I mean it's going on in the back of your mind. There's something that's replaying like over and over and over again in the back of your mind. And it's kind of like you have the power to make choices. It says, I make empowered choices. You have the power to make the decisions that you want to make. So why aren't you making them? What's stopping you? This is what Spirit is trying to ask you to confront, is like, what's stopping you from making these decisions to move forward, to heal and move forward and accept this new opportunity? Okay. Let me just clarify this Eight of Swords. I want to see what's really like what's keeping you stuck, because I feel like there's something here that's keeping you stuck, and you need to be ready, because I feel like this opportunity is going to present itself and you need to be prepared. This is why a lot of you intuitively feel like you need to kind of shape up in terms of like the Emperor is somebody who creates rules, and first of all, the Emperor doesn't only create rules, but he or she is somebody who's stable, creates rules, and also has boundaries, and as well is not somebody who chases. So if you're in an energy of chasing people or trying to move forward to the future and have all these positive things happen in your life, but you're still keeping yourself stuck, this is what you need to look at. Okay, let me just clarify the Eight of Swords. Now, this is about setting rules, because a lot of you have been very haphazard in the past. And this is why things led to an ending here, okay? Now, stop this. This is what I'm hearing. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. I'm hearing stop, 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 stop. Look, Death card. Ten of Wands. You're making too much work for yourself. You're making too much work for yourself by overthinking something that is keeping you stuck, and you're still sitting there. You're literally... I'm going to say this, and a lot of you are not going to like it, but a lot of you are sitting in doo-doo right now. Like there's a mess and you're just sitting in it and you're like, oh, whatever. Oh, but no, but I'm going to get the opportunity. There's a lot of, I'm going to do this, and you still sit in the past, or you still sit in this energy of feeling stuck. You got to let it go. Okay. This is what this is talking about. Something that has, caused you a lot of work. Like I see you putting in a lot of work, Gemini, but you're getting nothing out of it. So why are you still there? Why are you still doing this? If you're stuck, you're not getting anything out of it, but you're still there. This is where the Two of Wands comes in and says, listen, you got to choose a path, and whatever path you choose it's going to create this energy of change, because that's what the Death card is. I did mention change before I even pulled those cards, so this is intuitively I'm picking it up. That you're going to have to move away from something if you want an opportunity. So the bottom line here for Gemini is there's a new opportunity that's presenting itself in the near future. Page of Pentacles, it says, I am open to opportunities for personal growth, but you do need to let something go. You need to shift your energy from one thing that you put a lot of your love into in the past. King of Cups is a lot of love, lots of energy. We have the infinity sign there, to maybe switching your energy into something else. Okay, so that's the message I have for you. I'm going to leave it there. I don't think you need advice. The reading is quite straightforward. So if you feel like you're stuck somewhere, it's time to move on. Okay, that's the advice. This is what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for tuning into the reading, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hi Cancer, Monica Love here. So today we're going to be doing your reading for what you really need to know from Spirit. Okay, we're going to be pulling 3 cards, past, present, and future. We're going to be clarifying and possibly pulling advice depending on how the reading goes. Okay, so this is for Cancer. What does Cancer really need to know in this time from Spirit, from higher self, from above? Love and light. Okay. Past energy, we have the Ace of Swords. Current energy, we have the 3 of Wands. In near future energy, we have the Page of Cups. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So this is what's really on your mind right now. This is what you've been thinking about, and this is what you're moving towards. Okay. So Cancer, what I see here for you and what Spirit wants you to really know is that in the most recent past, there was some sort of truth. There's some sort of truth here that came out to light, or some sort of clarity that came to you, and it brought you a lot of happiness finding out about this. Okay, it's talking about trusting the flow of life. There's something here that's really has been making you happy. It's been making you feel good. There's just truth here, a lot of truth, and it's talking about success. And you know, there's like, it's almost like in the past you had this overwhelming feeling of feeling fulfilled and happy, and that is what has led you into the 3 of Wands, which is thinking about the future. There's a lot of energy here about thinking about the future. Like, what do I want to do in the future? It says, I have the energy I need to realize my goals. You have a big goal. The 3 of Wands is about a big goal that you have. You may have not embarked on this goal yet, but I also feel here what's really paramount and what you need to know is that there is I feel energy that may be holding you back. This could be your energy. It could be a person. It could be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be where you live. It could be whatever. There's something in your life that's keeping you bound, okay? It could be your mentality, your mind. It says, I free myself of whatever is holding me back. So what I'm getting here with the 3 of Wands and the Devil card underneath that, it's kind of telling me like, yeah, you want to move into the future. You have plans for the future, but you can't take this with you. This Devil energy, you can't take it with you. You can't. Because the 3 of Wands is, to me, in this reading, it's a blessing. There's a blessing that's coming into your life, or a blessing that has presented itself to you. However, there's this devil-like energy that wants to follow behind and come along. And you got to be really discerning about if you really want to do that. Okay? And I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult for you to approach this or confront it, because I feel like a lot of you are very connected to this person. It's definitely a person, okay? I feel like this is a relationship that you're in, or it could just be a way of living. Okay, if it's not a relationship and you're single, it could be a way that you're like the way you're living your life. You need to free yourself from something before you move into the future. And this is going to be an issue for you, because I feel for some of you, you may feel like you're grounded with this person, or you're grounded in this situation, but it's false. It's a false reality. Okay. What you really want is the Emperor energy. It says, I make empowered choices. So there is a choice here that you have to make for the future. 3 of Wands. Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles. This could be a child that's in your life. If it's not a child, it could be you starting over again. Some of you are going to be starting over again in the future. And this is about you going off on your own. A lot of you, like I said, you're attached to something or you're attached to somebody, and you need to kind of release that person. Okay. It's either a person, a place, a thing, and you may be doing that right now. Some of you are currently in the process of doing that. Not all of you are doing that. It depends where you are in your spiritual journey and what you're doing in your life. But the Three of Wands is specifically talking about you making plans for the future and realizing that certain things need to be closed out, because the Nine of Cups is talking about in the recent past, you found some form of satisfaction. You're not completely satisfied yet, but you're on that path. There's like one other thing that's missing in your life that you're working towards, and this is what's going to bring you stability. However, in the near future, you have the Hermit card, and what does it say? It says, I flow my own path, or I follow my own path, excuse me. I follow my own path. So this is about you getting in touch with what's within yourself. Some of you need to go back to your childhood. Some of you need to go back to the inner child. Page of Cups is a form of an inner child. It says, I am as young as I choose to feel. So for some of you, this is about you starting over again. You're starting over again, possibly without being attached to something that has been draining your energy. Okay, something has been draining your energy, and I'm going to clarify this Devil card to see what this is all about in the current energy. What is this Devil card about? Yep. Eight of Cups. What does that mean? Huh, devil on top of the devil. Eight of Swords. Yeah. Whoever this person is that's keeping you stuck, you may decide to walk away from this person. Okay. This is, yeah, Strength card at the bottom. Yeah, in August, there's going to be some changes, okay? Leading into the end of August, I feel this is very directly speaking to you. This is what you need to know. You need to know right now your future does not involve a specific individual. A specific individual that you are very attached to. It could be a sexual relationship. It could be purely based on physical sexual energy that is not necessarily healthy for you, because there is a form of a lack of commitment here. You may want a commitment with this person or vice versa, and someone here is keeping you stuck. The 8 goes to the 9, but you can't go to the 9 without getting out of the 8. You're in some sort of 8 energy, which is something that is consistently holding you back. Okay, 8 represents what? Infinity. If you continue to allow this situation to hold you back, Cancer, you may miss the opportunity. You may miss the boat. The Three of Wands is about ships coming in, positive things coming in the future. Some of you are afraid to walk away from this person or situation because you feel like if you walk away from this situation, you may have to start all over again. Yeah, you may have to start all over again, but it's better to be starting over again in a different place or a different situation than to be stuck in, you know, a situation that's not necessarily giving you what you need. So what Spirit wants you to know right now is that you need to start making plans to move. Either make plans to start moving. You need to make plans of getting unstuck from a relationship or situation that's keeping you bound and bonded without a commitment. Especially if you've wanted a commitment for a long time and you're waiting for this person, it's not recommended to wait here. Okay, this is what it's telling me, because you have something in the future that is going to benefit you, but you want to take this person with you, or you want to take this energy with you, or you want to take this attitude with you. You have to let this go in order to have stability. Okay, let's pull some advice for you. Let's see what else Spirit has for you when it comes to what you really need to know. We have the Seven of Wands for your advice. We have the Strength card. And we also have the World card. What you need to know here specifically, the advice is to close out some sort of cycle. Again, justice is about bringing back balance into the situation, fairness. Some of you are in a situation that you may feel like it's not fair. You need to set boundaries, Cancer. You haven't set boundaries, and you need to start setting boundaries and rules, which is what you ultimately need to find stability. It says, I make empowered choices. You need to start making the right decisions and choices, because I feel for some of you in the current energy, you're stuck somewhere and you don't know how to move forward, or you don't know how to make a decision to walk away from something that is emotionally draining and unfulfilling, and it continues to keep you stuck. And every time you try to move forward into the future, you have to go back 10 steps because you're attached to somebody that is draining your energy. Okay, 7 of Wands, the Strength card and the World card is about a cycle ending. I feel in August there's going to be a major cycle that ends for you, and you may have to make some sort of conscious decision to set some form of boundaries. The 7 of Wands is about boundaries and also creating some sort of defense mechanism to protect yourself from this devil energy. It's very strong here. You have 2 devil cards. Devil on top of devil is not good. So you need to really make conscious efforts to make a change in some area of your life that you're currently in order to move forward to the future and find stability. Okay, this is the advice that I have for you. This is your message from Spirit. I hope this message finds you well. I'm also sending you lots of love and light from my heart, from me to you, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. This is Monica Love. So today we're going to be doing your reading for what you really need to know from Spirit. We're going to be looking at past, present, and future energies, clarifying, and then pulling some advice at the end of the reading for you, okay? This reading is not going to resonate with everyone, so just keep that in mind. Try to hear out the messages. And be open-minded to the reading, okay? So Leo, happy birthday, Leo. Happy birthday. Let's see what's going on for Leo. Past, present, and future, please. What does Leo really need to know? Love and light in the reading. What does Leo need to really know in this time? Okay. Past energy, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Current energy, we have the 5 of Cups. And in the near future, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. What's really on your mind the most is this Page of Pentacles. There's a new opportunity that's coming in for you, whether you know that or not. It is coming in. For some of you, this could be a child that is around you that is bringing you some sort of protection or opportunity in your life. I see somebody here who is really determined in the past, determined to make things work with you, okay? Could be a relationship from the past. It could be just somebody who maybe tried to come in and reevaluate the situation to see if things were going to work to move forward, okay? I feel like this relationship, it could have been a relationship, a job for some of you. Just apply it to your situation as we go on, okay? I really strongly feel here that you tried to make something work in the past. You invested a lot of your time, energy, and money into something in the past, and it just didn't really get off the ground. It seemed like there was going to be a new beginning here, and there could have been a new beginning in the recent past, but I also feel like it didn't really go anywhere. It didn't really go where you wanted it to go. And the reason why is because moving into the current energy, we have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is talking about moving forward when the time is right. It's also talking about, a relationship that you thought you could trust, a person you thought you could trust, and you didn't. There was a lot of hidden, even currently, there's a lot of hidden energy surrounding this connection, whether or not it's going to work. Is it something for you? I see here, Leo, there's things about a relationship that you thought was going to work. There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of things that are hidden from you that you don't see or you don't know. So it says, my intuition guides me to make the right decision. If you're feeling certain energies or certain feelings in regards to why things didn't work out with you in a specific relationship, you kind of need to really, really tap into that. This is what Spirit really wants you to know, that your intuition is very strong. It's very powerful. A lot of you are tarot readers. A lot of you are very psychic. A lot of you already have that ability to see things coming in the near future. And it's talking about not questioning yourself. A lot of you question all the time. Oh, I don't know. This is what this is saying, okay? It's saying, Leo, moon card, my intuition guides me to the right decision, okay? I will move forward when the time is right. Listen, there's an opportunity that is presenting itself. You are preparing yourself to move forward into some form of an opportunity that's coming in. Page of Pentacles is this opportunity. Notice how the light is coming down on this person, and there's that big pentacle there. Okay, all the money that you lost from something that you thought was going to work out, that you thought you were going to have a new beginning in, is going to be recouped here. You're going to have a new beginning in some sort of job, relationship, position. There's something better coming for you that's going to recoup everything that you may have invested into that didn't work out. So in the current energy, it's talking about a couple of things. First thing it's talking about is using your intuition, which we covered. The second thing is talking about the Five of Cups is a relationship that didn't work out. The question here now is, what have you learned from that? What have you learned from that relationship that didn't work out, so that when you move forward and you have a new opportunity, Page of Pentacles, how are you going to act? What are you going to do? This is what you need to know right now. You also need to know when it's time to move forward, when it's time to not invest in something that you think or you believe is actually going to help you have a new beginning. Is this a new beginning, or is it a false beginning? Because in the past, it seemed like you were overthinking it. You were overthinking it. Oh, should I do this? If you're overthinking something and you're not sure, the best course of action is just not to do it, because it's not something that you intuitively feel is right for you. And if intuitively in this time you feel it's not right for you, you need to adhere to that so that you don't get back into the Five of Cups energy. A lot of you right now are in a place of, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. I should have done this instead of that. Instead of being like that, Leo, you should say, okay, cool, that happened to me. Okay, now where do I go from here? What's the best course of action for me? This is what you need to focus on. It says, I will move forward when the time is right. Is the timing right? And if you don't know if the timing's right, you need to check in with your intuition, moon card. You have a new moon, I believe, coming up on the August 19th in Leo. So the moon here is talking about a new beginning that's coming in for you. But a lot of you don't know if you're ready to move forward into a new beginning. Why? Because you're still reminiscing about something you invested into the past that you thought was going to work out for you that may have not been working out, okay? Let me just clarify the Fool card in the recent past. Get some more information here for you, Leo. What's this Fool in the past about? What's this Fool about? Yeah, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Emperor. Somebody that you thought that was going to bring stability into your life didn't, because they went off, and for some of you, you went through a breakup with somebody here. Three of Swords. Somebody you thought was going to be your world ended up not being your world, and you kept holding on to this person. For some of you, you're still holding on to this person. For some of you, you're still holding on to this person. So you need to be careful of moving past this energy, okay? And not being stuck here, okay? Queen of Cups with the Four of Wands is talking about a new stable person that's coming into your life. If they haven't appeared already, they could be making an entrance here, okay? It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or they could have that in their chart. Let's get some advice for you. What's the advice for Leo when it comes to the situation that they find themselves in? Two of Swords, Empress, and the Ten of Pentacles. Try not to open yourself up to someone or something that is not willing to put in the work and create with you, okay? Some of you are mothers, and you need to be very protective of your future generations and your wealth. Some of you are really wealthy here. This is why this is coming up. It's talking about protecting yourself. Two of Swords. Okay, you are going to be moving forward, but try not to hold on to something that you know is probably not working for you. I believe, Leo, there's something better coming in for you that has nothing to do with this past person. This past person that you thought was going to be your world and your end all be all is not really your end all be all. There's somebody better coming in. Okay, so try to be discerning. The Two of Swords is about being discerning when it comes to creating with certain individuals and certain people in order to find your wealth and your generational wealth and abundance. Okay, so I hope this reading helped you, Leo. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.